In this world, we are born and taught to create blockages within our minds so we won't be able to fully grow. We get taught this by the kids that were the kids, our parents, and just it's just the way of the world. You can't really blame parents or anything like that for the blockages. You got to blame a lot of things. You got to blame society. You got to blame the school systems, all that kind of shit. These blockages are created with the idea of right and wrong. Nobody really knows what right or wrong is because people don't understand the swinging of the pendulum. The pendulum, like I said in my other video, the swing of the pendulum is connected to things like divine timing and one of my mantras, which is patiently pursue or pursue with patience. There's always three sides to a story. It's one person's perspective, another person's perspective, and then the third point of view. Or you can look at it as the counselor, and like when you go to marriage counselor, some shit like that, you can look at the divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the marriage counselor, which would be the person who will be able to look at both sides and assess the whole situation. The way you'll be able to know the difference between right and wrong is if you understand both sides of the spectrum, or all three sides, which is the masculine, or not even the masculine. I'm just when I say masculine, I'm talking about how they would say it in and what is that shit, astrology and shit like that. When you're thinking about, because the sun is the divine masculine and the moon is the divine feminine. It's just an energy. That's all it is. We all have a divine masculine or divine, I don't know how I got on this, but we all have a divine masculine and the divine feminine within each other. The sun is out right now, so you can consider the actual sun, because that is what it's supposed to represent, the actual sun, as the divine masculine. And then when the moon comes through and gives you a break from the sun. This basically turned into a rant, but let me just show you this real quick. So first off, this positive and negative mindset is a thing that I did for another video. But right now I'm talking about, let's look at this like a marriage. So this is the divine masculine, or the male in the marriage. And this is the divine feminine, the female in the marriage. And the third person perspective would be the marriage counselor. Now this middle person has to be able to look at both sides of the spectrum to be able to know or determine how to fix the marriage, right? Now, this marriage can be fixed. Now, the marriage can be fixed. Both sides can be able to understand each other's perspective and also be able to take themselves out of the situation and be able to look at each other's point of view.